Thailand is falling very fast. I think it's 6% last year. The first half of this year around 2%, and last month is less than 1%. But I think mainly because last year's spike is caused by external factor, high price of the oil and food. Now that the global price of those items is coming down, so the headline coming down very fast. But still, the core inflation is still a little bit sticky. I think core inflation is coming down, but from around 2.5 to 1.5%. So I think we still have to keep watching the development. And I think nobody knows. I think in the volatile global situation, I think the price of things.
2.5%, 1.5% core inflation. That's still fairly low when you compare it to core inflationary pressures across other parts of the world. What is perhaps the Bank of Thailand's worry in terms of inflationary risks in core inflation, and that might be more endogenous, for lack of a better term, in Thailand?
Our inflation target is 1 to 3%. So I think now the inflation is coming back to the range, but still on the top range. So I think a little bit of the not too hawkish, but I think carefully monitoring the situation is appropriate. And then also the interest rate is also in the cycle of the normalization. Right, because it stayed low for a long time. So coming back to this level, I think is not too hawkish, I guess.
Yeah, and in fact, when you contrast the Bank of Thailand's fairly hawkish nature, you might argue that the Bank of Thailand has less of a reason to stay hawkish and to keep inflation and to keep rates high because of how inflation has come down, but also because economic growth in Thailand has recovered, but not as quickly as some have actually hoped. 1.8% only in the second quarter, for instance. Do you think there's actually a case that the Bank of Thailand could even loosen the belt a little bit and perhaps even loosen monetary policy a little bit to support growth and perhaps even encourage and tolerate just a little bit more inflation? What are your thoughts, sir?
On the monetary policy, I think it should not be too volatile. I think the situation on the economic side, the economy is continue to grow, although the stable growth, I think, which is good. This year is driven by the consumption and tourism. We should have more tourism this year. But again, this is gradually improving. Reopening of the China, bringing in more tourists. And we think the tourists will even increase next year, which will enable the growth to be higher than this year. So monetary policy have to look at the future and then gauge the long-term trend, not to react too quickly to the current situation.
Hi, I'm Emily Tan, and thanks for watching CNBC. You can check out more of our videos by clicking on the boxes on the screen, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more. Thanks for watching.